So what other bike would you ride in the middle of the winter, stand in a muddy puddle in your boots and kick water on your own motorcycle? Because it's the kind of motorcycle that just shrugs it off. I mean, what a bike. Although I've just noticed now I've got like a load of leaves and sludge now on my disc brake. Didn't mean to do that, my God. Hello and welcome to another motorcycle review. This time around it's the third and final part of my Honda CRF250L trilogy. What I'm going to be doing in this video is not talking about the mechanical specification or the mechanical attributes, physical attributes of the bike. Rather, I'm going to be talking about the attributes that I as a rider really enjoy. It's winter here in the UK, in Northumberland at the moment, so it's around the middle of December as I film this. It's just above freezing. We haven't had any snow yet, but we've had lots and lots of really cold rain, you know, that kind of rain that's just on the edge of snow. Anyway, as you can probably see, the roads are really snotty, slimy, full of shite, full of gravel, mud, dead pheasants, you know, mashed potato and bits of old custard creams and stuff, you know, so there's not much traction, it's really sliding. But the Honda CRF250 is just absolutely perfect in these kind of conditions. So I'm 2,000 miles and 6 months into my love affair with the Honda CRF250. I mean, what a bike, and it is just perfect for these kind of conditions. I mean, I'm not too fussy about my motorbikes, but, you know, if I were to ride you know, say my XSR 900 in these conditions, you know, it wouldn't really be much fun, would it, really, to be honest? And it would be an exercise in damage limitation, you know, opening up the throttle on a 115 horsepower bike that is quite excitable in these conditions wouldn't be fun, you know. But the Honda CRF250, you know, it's got a load of limitations, like it's got no power and it's got no torque, but that's exactly what you need on these kind of conditions. You know, I can just wang open the throttle, nothing's going to happen, it's going to slip and slide, but, you know, so what? It's no big deal if I end up in a hedge, you know, like, so what? So yeah, I'm still loving the bike. I've got an absolute crush on the Honda CRF250. It's not only expanded the riding season. I mean, I always used to ride in the winter anyway, but it's kind of expanded the scope of my riding in the winter. You know, so I used to trail ride on my Honda Dominator, but, you know, that was really only a summer only bike because it was just too big, heavy and, you know, not really that good off-road. But the CRF250, I'm still trail riding in the winter. It's brilliant, it's good fun, and you know what? I think one of the other things is, you know, that much vaunted Honda reliability. There's something about the, you know, even when you're just a mile on a green lane somewhere here in the UK, there's something about, you know, being able to start it on the button and know it's going to be 110% reliable, you know, which really gives me a lot of confidence. You know, I reckon I could ditch this in a river for 24 hours, come back to it the next day and it'd still start on the button. You know, it gives me that kind of confidence. So yeah, absolutely love the bike to bits, highly recommended, totally having a love affair with it, I've got to say, and it's a total keeper Or is it? Well, now that the Honda CRF300 has come out, obviously I'm thinking about that. It's not so much the additional, you know, what is it, 3-4 horsepower that the 300 has. The things that I'm more interested in about the 300 are the fact that it's got more suspension travel, and I'm kind of hoping better suspension, and also the ground clearance. Both of which, you know, would kind of really address some of the limitations of the 250. And I've also heard that it's got, peculiarly enough, a bendy frame, or a bendier frame, which is supposed to help a lot more when you're riding off-road. So I'm kind of tempted by the 300, to be honest, and that's not because the 250 is in any way bad, but of course you always want a little bit more. So I'll be very interested to see what happens, you know, in the first few road and trail tests of the Honda CRF300. And like I say, if I do decide to swap it for the 300, that is not a comment on the 250 at all, because the 250 is a brilliant bike. If there was no such thing as the 300, I'd be happy with this for the rest of my days. It is such a good bike, and I can't recommend it highly enough. You know, if you want to keep on riding, you want to broaden the scope of your riding, Honda CRF 250 is just absolutely perfect. So if this doesn't sum up just why trail riding in the UK in the winter is just so brilliant, then I don't know what does. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And what bike got me here? The Honda CRF250L. What a bike, what a beautiful place, and cheery bye from the UK.